I am here to show you some of my creations here on Spore. I realize that you can do many things with the arms, in fact even adding details to them. This is one of them. It's from the race called the Shrooms, from the plant fungi. Anyways, they're pretty goofy looking. So to go into their outfits and remove all the stuff off of them, okay, this is what the fungi look like. They have a total of 3 pairs of arms being used and 1 pair of legs. 2 of the arms are being used for eye stalks, and this was the first thing that actually started me to thinking, well, maybe I can add detail to them. So, going back up here to a more recent one I've created, I want to show you God's biggest joke. This one I made because, well, think about the giraffe, which is what I painted it to look like. The giraffe has orange spots, has a real long neck to eat plants, when all it needs to do is just eat plants off the ground. And it's very hard for a giraffe to drink just a few drops of water. There was a God, why would he make such a creature? And if there was evolution, why the hell would evolution do this to a creature? My answer is, God just wanted a big, huge joke to laugh at the whole time. So this is my version. Has a big nose, made with several arms. Just take a look in here. One nose, his nose is 1 arm, his little tail is 1 arm, bunch of bumps on his back, and this is God's biggest joke. Swinging it around, make little tiny versions of him. Oh yeah. Very successful. Can laugh at that all hours. Anyways, that was God's biggest joke. Now, I'm going to show you how to create more details into these little critters by creating one right here and right now. Just gotta first off think of what the hell I'm going to create. Gonna be a creature, of course. I'm not gonna go with self-stage because I already made 2 of those. Okay, they give me an average body, and all I do is I start putting arms on here that I feel I want. Grab the gun show, take off the hands, go towards the chest hole area, start moving these around a bit until they finally think that they can connect. There we go. Put these together, slide them in or out until you have where you want them at. Just engulf the body here with big huge bulges. Grab some scrappy little arms, put them right there. Gonna leave those there. The double elbow. Gonna rip off the arms there. These are gonna be the creature's eye stalks. And ooh, you can put any ordinary eyes on here now. I'll just put the simple black eyes on. Put a mouth down below. No. Grab some dinosaur-like legs. Stick them on there somehow. Now the legs want to be attached to the actual body of the creature. There we go. So you're not gonna be able to get those onto the arms. Now you can have arms on top of the arms, practically, to overlap. But this is good for adding some type of detail in. Like if you want a flesh tone nose instead of the pre-made ones that they give you. Gonna add some ears. No, not those kind. Some hands. Add some kind of feet. I'm just gonna go for some hooves. Now then, to see him actually walk around, test drive. He has a moving bottom, but don't really like that. Might add it a little. Still looks funny. Wiggles when he walks. Well, I'm gonna name this thing Sam. Now I'm gonna show you another creature of mine. I created a creature race. Originally in cell stage it was called the Dust Dragon. Started out as the Dust Dragon. As it grew, I called it a Graboid. I added it to make it look a little bit more earthy. Then I made it become a Shrieker. From Shrieker, I continued editing the Shrieker. And from the Shrieker, I got to become, well, you might have known it. Edit it. And as soon as I was done, I said, you know what, I'm going to put this thing on 2 feet. And I made it become a Sangeli, which is an elite from Halo series. So, the Tremors from the movie Tremors went from Dust Dragon to Sangeli way in the future.